let me just do it. Okay.
All right. Yes, folks started joining now. See, Soham, that's why I was saying 5 past.
Yeah.
Good. Welcome, everybody. You want to give it one more minute? I want them to have fun.
Yeah.
And I know many of them join a little late, probably because of some other engagement. Let's just give it 30 more seconds and we get started. How are you doing? Ariana, Rainy?
Good, thank you.
Nice to see you. Avi?
Good.
Nice. You
Good.
guys having a good weekend?
Yep.
Yeah.
So guess who we have today? We have one of your little ones, like almost a little one to me, right? He's going to make a refreshing session for you today, make you guys have a different kind of a fun. I'm sure you've played all these games before, have you? Kahoot and Gimkit. I've never played Gimkit. I know I've played Kahoot before, thanks to my children.
I have a whiteboard and a marker.
Do you need a whiteboard and a marker? Do they need it?
If you have like
You can use a paper and a pen, maybe.
paper.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome. So let's get started. Let's hit the record button and we'll get started right away. Soham, it's all yours. Take it, baby.
You're
Already recording.
Oh, good.
Alright. Just get this audio set. Okay. And let me just get this out of the way. I can see you guys. It's the participants list. Yep, just bear with me for a second. So, if you guys haven't already, if you guys can turn your cameras on.
How do I get off this, like, exit full screen mode? Okay, Tia, let's go. Nymphy.
So if there is any background noise, you can mute yourself so you can hear
Where's
Soham.
that Zoom? Oh my god.
Okay. Yeah. So if you guys can get a whiteboard and a marker, that'd be great. If you guys can turn your cameras on, that'd be great, so that we can see you and we can see what you put as your answer. So I can just explain how the game's gonna be. So we're gonna be playing 2 games today. First one is going to be this game that I created. It's called Warships, and that's the first game. And the second game that we're going to be playing is 2 games of Kahoot. One's for the little kids, one's for the older kids. So I think most of you guys have played Kahoot before. So, but if I need to go over it, I can. This game, since I created it, I'll go over the rules and all. So how it works is that there will be 2 teams. So this is the game board right here. So there's 2 teams: the older kids, which is in red, and the younger kids, which is in blue. And they're going to be separated into 3 to 4 groups. So as you can see here, there's 3 groups on either side, and we can change the names if as right after I go after the rules. So how this works is that one group and a team. So right here they're in 3. They're going to go first and answer a question of their choosing. And there's going to be 30 seconds per question. So each one of these boxes right here is a question. And so either group on either end can choose whichever question they want to according to their color. So you can see which ones are in blue and which ones are in red. And each question is tailored to the skill level. So if there's older kids, the question will be more challenging. If it's younger kids, they're going to be based more for the younger kids. And how this will work is once you select a question that any group can choose, there will be 30 seconds to answer the question, and you'll be hearing this sound right over here. And that is the amount of time you have left to answer the question, which is 30 seconds. And you have to write the answer on a whiteboard or a piece of paper or whatever you have. And once the time is up, which is 30 seconds, you have to show your answer to the screen, and then we can put and see if you were correct or not. And if the group answers correctly, they're going to score a point for their team, and I will change the points and all that. And this process just keeps on going until the winning team, until the team with the most points wins. Are there any questions regarding the rules? No? Okay. All right. So let me just put the names in. Do you guys know what your age groups and all are? So I can put it in.
I'm 14.
14. And what's your full name?
Avi.
Okay, for the Ariana and Rennie, what age group are you guys?
I'm 10. I'm 9.
And Rennie, what are you?
I'm 10.
So I'll put let me just get this thing out of the way. I'll put Rennie in the older kids list. And for the younger kids, I'll put Ariana. Okay. And okay. Who's Nymphy, Nyanta? Do you know what age group you guys are gonna be in? If you guys can unmute your mics or put it in the chat. We can't. Could you guys put it in the chat so that we can add it? 'Cause I don't think we can hear you guys. So. Oh, okay. Can you put your name, please, so we can get it in? And I'll just change this as we go over it. All right. Okay. And Nyata, do you know what age group you're in? What's your grade? I think we got some other people to join. Amelia, do you know what age group we can put you in? If you can put it in the chat, that'd be good. All right, so if you guys put your age in the chat, so we can add you guys, that'd be good. And I guess after that we can start the game. Eight. So I guess instead of having groups, we can just put these like individually because and I guess we could do that. I think there's one more person that we can do too. Okay, so I guess we can start then. All right. So, if you guys weren't here when we were explaining the rules, you will need a whiteboard and a marker. So if you need to get that, we can get some time. Or if you can have like a piece of paper or something like that, then that'd be good too. And how this will work is we will not have groups for this. We can just ask them individually. So we'll take turns for each team. Each one of these boxes is a random question. You have to answer the question correctly and score a point for your team. And the team with the most points at the end will win the game. And each team has 3 lifelines that you can use in case you need help. You can ask someone from your team if you need help with an answer. You have an audience poll, so you can ask the rest of the people if you need help. And you can have 50-50, which will apply to certain questions. All right, so I guess we can start. You can click on a question in any order. So we're gonna start with Avi. So Avi, which question do you want to go for? Make sure you have a whiteboard or something like that.
Are the higher numbers harder questions?
No, it's just randomized.
10.
Okay. So your question is number 2 of the 3 countries that border Kashmir. You have 30 seconds.
Pakistan, Nepal, China, I think.
Yep, that is correct. I forgot to add Nepal, but yeah, you entered 2 of them: China, Pakistan, India.
How the hell does India count? It is India.
Hmm?
Why is India on there?
Like independently.
Okay.
Yeah, but yep, that's correct. Yep, so you got 1 point for your team. That was number 10. And I will. That's correct. So now you got 1 point for your team. And now we're going to move this out. Okay. Let me just see. I'm having trouble with the chat just appearing in the middle of the screen, so let me just try to get this out of the way. So
Yeah, shut the chat down. If anybody has questions, they can ask vocally.
Guys, more kids are joining now, so I don't know if there's be a little confusion about because they don't know what to do.
all right.
So you want to do a little recap? Just get started,
Yeah.
or we already started? Can we make them join in the second round? What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. But then we have to add their names to the thing as we go. So.
Yeah, they joined late, so if you can get them in somehow, that'll be great.
Yeah, I can. Let me just try to get this chat out the way. I'm not sure why it's here.
Like that.
Right. Let's try to do this again. Screen.
You know where your bag is?
Okay, there we go. Yep. Okay, we got it to work. Okay. Okay. Okay, so if you guys are just joining, if you guys can put your age in the chat, that'd be good so I can have it decide.
Hi, I'm sorry. We just joined in. What are we supposed to do? Are we just supposed to write the names or?
Yeah, no, so we're I'll just go over the rules real quick.
Neha Soham had already started the game with the kids, so he's just going to do a recap and add the other ones as well.
Okay, thank you.
Because it's a game, so he'll have to pause that and get the other ones added now. So just...
Oh, I see. Okay, it's not on because I thought it was on Kahoot, so it's not that.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be 2 games. So.
Okay, I just wanted to know because the kids need extra devices for that, right? If they're playing Kahoot.
Yeah. It can be on the same device. You just have to switch tabs so you can see.
Okay, thank you, dear.
Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna go on to the younger kid side. Ariana, you can choose any question that's marked in blue. Amelia, if you want to go. I think Ariana just disconnected. If you want to pick any question that's in blue for your side.
Six.
Yep, just give me a second. Okay.
Soham, she said 6.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, 6. Your question is to name each planet listed in these images. You have to name at least 3 of the 4 planets that are listed in this sequence of images. Okay. Okay. Amelia, are you there? Nidanti, I think we're getting more like people in, so should we just go over the rules again, or?
Yeah, sure. Do a recap, Soham. That'll be better because many of them are now joining. There's the problem. All right. Yeah, let's do a recap. How much ever we can finish in half an hour, we'll just do it. Even if it's one game, we can finish. But after this, if anybody joins, we just can't give a pause again.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Soham.
Yeah. If you guys can turn your cameras on, that'd be good.
Folks, everybody, please turn your cameras on. Otherwise, Soham is not going to know who he's talking to. Good.
Right.
Lovely faces. Thank you.
All right. Okay. So how this is gonna work is you guys are going to pick a question for yourself. We're gonna alternate turns. Answer the question correctly, and you're gonna get a point for your team. Team with the most points wins. That's essentially how the game goes. So we're gonna do the younger kids now. I think Ariana, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
7.
7. Okay. Your question is, who was our first president of the United States?
George Washington.
Yep, George Washington was the first. Yep. Okay, good job. All right. So now we're going to, and you said 7, so I'm going to mark that as correct. And you got a point for your team. So now it's 1-1. We're gonna go to Rennie on the red team. Rennie, which question do you want to go for?
12.
Okay.
Your question is, how many people visit the Arlington National Military Cemetery each year? Is it 1 million, 20 million, 10 million, or 40 million? If you need to use a 50-50 here, then you can.
No. I don't know. 1 million?
1 million. Correct answer is actually
Oh,
40 million people use that. Yep. But we can come back to this question, then you can re-answer it if you need to. Okay, so now we're going to go on to the blue team. Let's see. Is Uchi here or?
My last name is Ichi.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, then hold on. Okay. Sharanaya, if you wanna go, and which question do you want to go for on the blue side?
10.
Your question is, what is the largest cat in this list? Is it a lion, a tiger, a cheetah, or a leopard?
A lion.
Correct answer is actually a tiger. That is the biggest cat in the list. All right, so we're gonna go back to the red team. Let's see if I think some people might have disconnected. If not, okay, no. Hridan or Nymphy, which question do you want to go for on the red side? All right, Janak, Which question do you want to go for on the red side?
I choose 8.
8. Okay. So your question is, how many presidents have we had, including the current president?
46.
46. Yes, that's the correct answer. Good job. Okay. So now we're going to, and you said the one that you wanted to go for was
8.
8. All right. Okay, so it's now 2-1, and I will increase this column right here. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to the blue side. So, all right. So, Jarak, which question do you want to go to?
My brother isn't here. Derek isn't here.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay, Punav, which question do you want to go for?
I'll go for question 10.
This was the a re-answer. What is the largest big cat in this list?
It was B. Tiger.
Tiger. Yep, that's the correct answer. Good job. Okay. All right, so I'll add that. It's question number 10. And yeah. All right, so it's now 2-2. We're gonna go back to the older kid side. All right.
Didn't we already have the question about the big cats?
Yeah.
Like,
So if someone gets a question wrong, you can have a chance to re-answer the question.
oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Avi, it's now your turn. So which question do you want to go for?
20.
20. So again, this is the full. So say Kashmir was its own thing, right?
Yeah.
True or false? India owns the northern part of Kashmir.
Unfortunately, no. False.
Yep, that is the correct answer. It's false. All right, so I will allow that. It was number 20. And now we are going to, it's now 3-2. We're going to go to younger kid side now. All right, so Ariana, which question do you want to go for?
1.
Okay. 1 is, what color are these Smurfs?
Blue.
Blue, yep, that's the correct answer. Right. How many people here have watched the Smurfs movie? Anyone here? Yep. All right, cool. All right, yeah, but the color of their skin is blue, and this was 1. So it's now 3-3. We're gonna go back to the older kids side, the red team. All right. Rennie, which question do you want to go for?
2.
2. Also, more people are joining now, so if your name isn't on the list, if you guys can put it in the chat. Sachi, if you can tell us your age so we can add you in the on the side, then we can.
12. I have this huge thing to keep in the car. You need to get up now or what?
Sachi, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, how old are you?
12.
12. Okay. All right, and your Rennie, you said number 2, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so your question is, name the 2 capitals of Kashmir.
Jammu and Srinagar.
Yeah. That is the correct answer. And now we're going to add that. Here we go. Okay, so it's now 4-3. We're gonna go back to the younger kids side now. Shargana, if which?
I have a question.
Yeah.
How many years old do you have to be on the younger kid side?
Could you repeat that?
How many years old do you have to be on the younger kid side?
Younger kids side is 5 to 8 and 9, which kind of just depends. And for older kids, it's 9 to.
I'm 8. I'm 8.
All right, is this Janak or Jarak's baby?
Janak.
Janak. Okay, I'll put you on the. And your brother is
5.
Okay, so I'll put you both. All right. Okay. If your name isn't on the list, then just let me know, and we can continue. All right. Sharina, which question do you want to go for on the blue side?
2.
Your question is, which big boat sank in 1912 because it hit an iceberg? You have 30 seconds.
The unsinkable Titanic.
That's correct. The Titanic sank in 1912 because it hit the Titanic in the freezing cold waters of the Atlantic. All right, so that is correct, and it's now 4-4. We're gonna go back to the older kids side now. All right, so Sachi, it's now your turn. So which question do you want to go for?
12.
All right. This was already answered. It just answered incorrectly. So which the question is, how many people visit the Arlington National Cemetery each year? Is it 1 million, 20 million, 10 million, or 40 million? If you need a lifeline, then you can.
40 million.
Yep, that's correct. It was 40 million. All right. So and this was number 12. So I'll add that. It's now 5-4. So now we're gonna go back to the younger kids side now. Amelia, which question do you want to go for? Just add the list here. Amelia, are you there? All right.
11.
11. Okay. Your question is, when did the dinosaurs go extinct? Was it A, 65 billion years ago, B, 30 million years ago, C, 245 million years ago, or D, they were never extinct? You have 30 seconds.
A.
Yep, is the correct answer. It was 65 million years ago when the dinosaurs went extinct. You said, I think, all right. And which one?
It was 11.
It was 11, yeah. All right. All right, and that was correct, and it's now 5-5. We're gonna go back to the older kids side now. All right. All right. Hidran. How do I say your name? Hirid. Don. Is that correct? All right. Ninfi. I think that's on the Zoom call. Are you there? All right. I think we can just go back to Avi. Avi, which question do you want to go for on the red team?
4.
4. Okay. The question is, what is the tallest building in the world?
The Burj Khalifa.
Burj Khalifa. Yep, that's correct. It's at 2,722 feet. So now we're going to, and this was number, what was the question you just went for? Oh, no, it was, all right, 1. Okay. All right, just bear with me for a second here. This was the, all right, so it was question
I think it was 4.
7, yeah, okay. 4. All right. So the score is now 6-5. We're gonna go back to the younger kids side now. Change that. Okay. Okay, so younger kids now, we're gonna go to, all right. Ragna, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. Which question do you want to go for?
Number 14.
Number what?
14.
14. Your question is, what is the coldest place on Earth? Like which continent? You have 30 seconds. Antarctica, yep, that's correct. Antarctica is the coldest place on Earth. You went for 14. There we go. Okay, so it's now 6-6. The game is tied at the moment. So we're gonna go back to the older kid side. And who's going now is Rennie. So which question you want to go for, Rennie?
1.
Your question is, which mountain range extends or at least touches into Kashmir? Is it the Himalayas, the Great Alps, the Andes, or the Appalachians?
The Himalayas?
Yep, that's correct. The Himalayas, they extend into Kashmir. So that was the first one. And it's now 7-6. So it's now, I'll change this a little bit. All right, so now we're gonna go back to the younger kids now. Jarak, are you there?
I think it's my turn.
Is this Jarak or Jenna?
Jenna.
Jenna, okay, is your brother there?
No.
Okay, then, okay, I guess you can take his place then. Okay, so which question do you want to go for?
Number 3.
3, okay. Your question is, what is the name of Mickey Mouse's pet dog?
I think it's Pluto.
Yep, that's it. Pluto. All right, so we're gonna go, this was number 3. All right. And, all right, I'll change the scoring. So it's now 7-7. The game's currently tied. And we're gonna go back to the older kid side now. Sachi, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, which question do you want to go for, Sachi?
11.
11. Alright, just give me a second because some people joined. If you just joined the game and your name's not on the list, if you can put your name in the chat or tell us what age you are so we can add you, that'd be great. I think someone joined. And how old are you, Sunan? This was here. Okay. So we're gonna go to sorry, Sachi. What question did you want to go for again?
11.
Your question is, how many hearts does an octopus have? Use the lifeline then you can.
3.
3? Yep, that's the correct answer. Yeah, 3 hearts is how many an octopus has. And this was, which number did you go for?
11.
So we're gonna add that. It's currently 8-7. And now we're gonna go back to the younger kids. Punav, it's now your turn. So which question do you want to go for, Punav?
6.
6, okay. Your question is to name each planet in this list.
So I think one on the most left is Mars.
Mars, yeah.
Then the second one is Earth. The third one is, I think, Jupiter. And the last one's Saturn.
Saturn, okay. Well, the original question was to name 3 out of the 4, so I guess you got 3 out of the 4. The last one's actually Venus. But you got 3 out of the 4, so I'll give you that.
It's math. It's math. Look,
Oh, and I forgot to add this one.
this
Sorry.
Indian, this teenager is doing a trivia game show.
I'm pretty sure it was actually 6 that I picked.
6.
Oh, look, this kitty looks like Aditya, but with glasses.
Somebody not on mute, folks.
It's fine. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Let me just try for this. And this was, I think this was already answered. I just forgot to add this. So I forgot that's this one about the. All right. So this was 9 to 8. We're going to go back to the older kid side. So Jinam, which question do you want to go for? Jinam? Jinam, are you there? Jinam, I don't think we can hear you. You can just, okay. Trinam, can you unmute yourself, please? Alright, there we go. Okay, which question do you want to go for, Trinam?
Wait, me?
Yep.
Oh. I want to go for question 9.
Question 9. Okay, so the question is that you entered Kashmir and now you're in the capital during the summer. So what is the capital? Because according to the seasons, the capital has changed. So which capital is in the summertime for Kashmir? You have 30 seconds. If you want to use a lifeline, then you can.
Srinagar.
Yep. The answer is Srinagar. So we're going to all right. And what question do you want for number 9? So
Yeah, I was number 9.
all right. So it's now 9 to 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can update this real quick. It's more than halfway. It's probably. All right. So score is currently tied. And now we're gonna go to the younger kids side. So, Ariana, it's now your turn. So, Ariana, which question do you want to go for?
5.
5. Okay. Your question is, what is the name of the red car in Cars, the movie? 1 second. If you want to use a lifeline, then you can.
Yeah, can I?
You can use a lifeline. Okay, sure. All right. So you have 3 lifelines remaining for your team. First one is to phone a friend, so you can call someone on your other team to help you with the answer. You can use an audience poll, so you can can put their answer in the chat, or you can use 50-50, which isn't available for this question. So which one do you want to go for?
I think I'll ask someone in my team.
Okay, so audience poll. All right. So everyone on the younger side, if you can put what the answer to number 5 in the chat, which was what is the name of the red car in Cars? You have, so everyone on the blue team or on the young side, if you can put your answer in the chat. You have 30 seconds to put your answer, what you think the answer is in the chat to help out. Like McQueen, yep. Okay, so do you want to go? Do you want to go for that answer?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, that's the correct answer. The correct answer is actually, whoops. But yeah, the correct answer is actually Lightning McQueen. I think is it going away? Yeah, that's the correct answer. Okay, and you wanted to go for number
5.
5. Okay, so it's now 10 to 9 right now. So you guys are more than halfway done. We're gonna go back to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're gonna go back to the older team now, the red team. So Vreni, oh sorry, who just went? It was do number. So Avi, which one do you want to go for?
Number 6.
Number 6. Okay. All right. So what is your question? Is oh god. Your question is, what is Memorial Day celebrated for? You have 30 seconds.
It's for honoring dead soldiers or just the military in general.
Yep, that's okay. Honoring the soldiers, deceased or alive in the military. And you want to go for question.
It was 6, I think.
Just check. Yep. Okay, so it's now 10-10. Score is again tied, and now we're in double digits for both teams. So I'll change the board. All right. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to the blue team. And on the blue team, who's going now is Sharyana. So Sharyana, which question do you want to go for? Sharyana, are you there?
Me.
Which one do you want to go for?
15.
15.
And it's Sharanya.
Sharanya, okay. Sharanya. Okay. I think. Okay, yeah, I think your name is just typed wrong. Sharanya. Okay. Right, Sharanya. You want to go for number 15? All right. The question is, what Disney princess has really long hair? You have 30
Rapunzel.
Yep, right away. And that was number 15. So now it's 11-10. All right, we're gonna go to the older team now. This is for Rennie. So Rennie, which question do you want to go for?
3.
The question is, which one of these map outlines is Kashmir?
B.
Yep, B is the correct answer. All right, I'm gonna add that. This was number 3. So now it's 11-11. I'll update this. Teleport. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to the blue team, the younger kids. And who's going now is Amelia. So Amelia, which question do you want to go for?
8.
8. Okay. Your question is, which fruit is usually given to a teacher? 30 seconds.
Apple.
Yeah, that's correct. An apple is usually given to a teacher, or at least that's what they associate with that with. This was questions. This was slide 32. So you went for. Which number did you go for? Yep, there we go. For 8. So it's now 12-11. We're gonna go back to the older team now. Who's going now is gonna be all right, Hiridan. Is that how I say your name?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Which question do you want to go for?
I'll go for 5.
5. Okay. So this question is, which month and year was Article 370 revoked? If you need to use a lifeline to help you, then you can. You have 30 seconds. You have 2 lifelines available, or 1. I couldn't hear you. Could you say that again?
I think I'll use a lifeline. A lifeline. I'll use a lifeline.
Okay, a lifeline. Okay. So you have 1 lifeline that you can. Oh, sorry. No, 2 lifelines that you can use. 50-50 isn't available for this. You can use an audience poll, or you can use a phone a friend. So you can ask anyone on your team for the answer. So which one do you want to go for?
I'd go for the audience poll.
Audience poll. Okay, so in the chat, if you know the answer, put the month and year in which Article 370 was revoked. You have 10 more seconds. 8 seconds left. You got 2 answers in the chat. So which one do you want to go for?
The first one.
The first one? Okay. Yeah, August 2019, I think the 5th was when Article 70 was revoked. All right, and this was question number 5. Okay, so it's now 12 to 12. Questions are running out on the board, so we're gonna go to the younger side now. Jamak or Janak, are you guys there?
I'm here.
Is this Jamak or Janak?
Janak.
Janak, okay. Janak, which question do you want to go for?
9.
9, okay. The question is, you see a phone with an Apple logo at the back of it. What is the name of the phone?
iPhone.
Yep, iPhone. Right. Yep, let's try not to play the music that you guys are hearing. Yeah, the correct answer is an iPhone. Alright. So now we're gonna go back to the older team now. Let me just change the board real quick. Alright. Now we're gonna, who's answering now is Sachi. Sachi, are you there?
Yeah.
Also, Ragna, you're gonna go next. It's just that we, for the next question, so we'll do that. Yeah. Who's going now? Sachi. Which one question do you wanna go for?
18.
18. Okay. 18 was originally known as which one? You Word Day, Decoration Day, Day of the Dead, or Solution Day. If you need to use the lifeline to help you, then you can. 30 seconds left.
Decoration Day.
Yes, that's correct. Decoration Day. Good. We're gonna go back. This was question number. What was it?
It was 18.
18, yeah. So it's not 13 to 13. We're gonna go back to the blue team now. Blue team, which question do you guys want to go for? Oh, sorry. Ragna, which question do you want to go for?
Number 19.
19. Okay. Your question is name the two siblings in Frozen. These were like the main characters. You have 30 seconds.
Elsa and Anna.
Yeah. Elsa and Anna. Okay, and this was number 19. Okay, so it's now 14 to 13. Limited amount of questions on the board now at this point. So we're gonna go to the red team. Who's going now is Trinad. Which question do you want to go for?
I'll do question 15.
15. Okay. Which U.S. state begins with the letter P and is the only state in the country to have the name start with the letter P? You have 30 seconds. Don't use the lifeline, then you can do that.
Lifeline.
Oh, the lifeline. Okay. Okay. So you have one available lifeline that you can use, which is to phone a friend. Obviously, we can't phone a friend, but you can ask someone in the Zoom call to help you. So, who do you want to ask specifically? Who you think knows the answer to the question?
Let me think. Avi.
Okay, Avi. Avi, what you know the answer to the
Is it Pennsylvania?
Pennsylvania? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's the correct answer. Pennsylvania. Okay, so now we're gonna go to uh, this was what 15, right? Mhm. Okay, so it's now 14-14. And we're gonna go to the younger team now. So who's going now is is gonna be Punav. Punav, are you there?
Yeah,
Okay. Punav, which question do you want to go for?
I have like a question myself.
Could you say
So,
that?
is it whoever like reaches it first?
Yeah. It's whoever reaches the majority first, or it can be if a team wants to draw the game, then they can. But it can always change at any given moment. So.
Okay, and I'll pick the number 12.
Your question is, who was the first person to walk on the moon?
I'm pretty sure it was Neil Armstrong.
Neil Armstrong. Do you guys know who was supposed to be the first person to walk on the moon?
I think his name started with B.
Yeah, Buzz Aldrin. Do you know what? So he was actually supposed to be the first person to walk on the moon, but he was like too scared to actually like walk on the moon. So he wanted to go second. And get this, he was also the first known person to pee on the moon himself. He earned that title. So yeah, but yeah, that was the correct answer. So 15-14. And this was which question was this? 12.
12.
Yep. Okay, so it's now 15-14. 1, 2. Just do a calculator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, we're gonna go back to the red team now. I think we can just take out phone a friend. I forgot to do that. Okay. So there are now. We're gonna go to the red team now. Who's going? This is gonna be. We're gonna go back to Avi. Avi, which question do you want to go for?
14, please.
14. Okay. Yeah. Your question is, when was America affected by Hurricane Katrina? Which year?
I think it was. It should be 2005, right?
Yeah, 2005. Correct answer. Okay. This was question number 14. All right. So we're gonna. So now it's 15-15. At this point, the game's kind of closing in. I'll move the board a little bit. Okay, and now we're gonna go to the blue side. Blue team, who's going now is going to be Ariana. Ariana, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I choose number 13.
Number 13. Okay. Your question is, which direction does the sun rise and the sun set? If you need to use a lifeline, which you have 2 remaining, I think then you can.
The sun rises in the east and sets in the left. I mean, west.
Yeah, that's correct. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Although it doesn't really rise or set, just the Earth's rotation. But yeah, that's correct. This was whoops. Just look on the board. Alright, so number 13. Alright, so now 16-15, we're gonna go back to the red team now. The red team, who's going now is Rennie. Rennie, which question do you want to go for?
So, is that the last round?
Oh, time's up.
Turn right.
I guess we can just do like a quick speed run.
Yeah. I mean, a few minutes over is fine.
Okay, yeah. Rennie, which question do you want to go for?
19.
Whoops. Oh God. All right. Which did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right. Sorry. Okay, just choose a different question besides 19. You guys can come back to that if you need to. Sorry about that. Which question do you want to go for?
21.
Okay. Your question is, who was the last ruling Maharaja of Kashmir? You have 30 seconds. You need to use a. Guess you guys ran out of lifelines, right? So.
Maharaja Haising.
Yep. Very soon. All right. You guys watched that KOA competition in 2020? Saw a lot of those videos during the summer about that. So, yeah. And this was 21. So now it's going to be 16 to 16. Let's do this really quickly because we're kind of running overboard here. Who's going now is going to be Amelia. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Amelia. Which question do you want to go for?
18.
18. Okay. Question is, how many legs does a spider have?
8.
Yep, that's correct. This is number 18. And with that, blue. All right, and now we're gonna go back to the red team. Let's do this pretty quickly. Who's going now is gonna be Ridan. Ridan, which question do you want to go for? Ridan, are you there? Did you get disconnected? I think you're good. It's fine. Sachi, if you want to go now.
17.
17. Good. What your question is? What percent of Earth's surface is covered in water?
79.
I think there's actually 75. So we're gonna go back to the younger kids now. Who's going now is going to be I think okay. So we can do Punav and then Ragnar and then Jenna. So these are gonna be the last maybe 3 people to go if you need to do another one. So let's start with Punav first, then we're gonna do Ragnar after. Punav, which one do you want to go for?
I'll go for question number 16.
Your question is, what do caterpillars turn into?
Butterflies.
Yep. This was number 16. Okay, so now it's 18 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 18 to 16. Red team, it's now your turn. Who's going now is so if you get the thing, it's actually first to reach the majority, or sorry, first to reach 21. So it kind of just depends on that. So it can be like it's the first one, yeah, first to reach 21. It's never like another team's gonna catch up if another team wins. Okay, so we're gonna do. Who's going now is Trinav. Trinav. Which question do you go for?
I want to do question 7.
7. Which U.S. state has the name Garden State as its nickname?
New Jersey.
Yeah. Yeah, New Jersey, the correct answer.
I live in that state, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. How many people here are from New Jersey?
Me.
Yeah, Jersey gang. Am I right? Okay, and this was question 7, right? So, all right, and it's now 17 to 18. I'm gonna go back to the younger kids. I think this will take the next maybe 3 minutes, then we should be done. Who's going now is Ragna. Ragna, which question do you want to go for?
Question 20.
20. Okay. What do you call a baby dog? Puppy. Yep. All right. Question number. All right. So now 19 to 17. All right. And there's 2 left for the blue team. So for the red team, this Avi. Which question do you want to go for, Avi?
Has 19 been done yet?
Oh, whoops. Yeah. No, 19. I think so, but you can try to re-answer if you need to.
No, I can do a random one. 16.
16. All right. Name one of the 2 capitals of. You can just name both. I'm sure you know those.
Srinagar.
Okay. What's the other one?
Jammu.
Yep. Jammu and Kashmir. Srinagar in the summer, Jammu in the winter. Okay, and this was 16 you went for. Okay, 18 to 19. 2 more questions left for the blue team. So we're gonna how this is gonna work. So everyone gets a chance on. For Janak, you can go for this one, and then for the last one, I think the remaining 3, Ariana, Sharanya, and Amelia can do the last one, which is 21. So or whichever you want to do. So Janak, which question do you want to go for?
17.
Which fish in Finding Nemo suffers from memory problems?
I don't know.
No? Okay. The correct answer is yeah. So this will be the correct answer is actually Dory. Short-term memory loss. Red team, you have
We're still winning though.
all right. So who's gonna do this now?
And the Janavis was the
Brenny.
she's the voiceover for Dory.
Brenny, are you there?
What a question, Jeff.
Which question do you want to go for?
21. Wait, no, not 21. 13.
Finding Nemo, so.
Oh, the Himalayas.
Yep, that's correct. The Himalayas.
So that's hard. That part.
All right. So it's now. Sorry, this was. Hang on.
Tied, but I think
Okay.
if you get the next one, if the our team gets it wrong next.
So there were actually a question that wasn't in yet. So this was so there was actually supposed to be 20. So it's not 20 to 19. This number
Why did it get 20?
we're at 14. I forgot to put that. Or sorry, another question which was
How is that different?
so now it's gonna be the blue team's turn now. Who's gonna go now is okay. So now we can do
How do we have questions?
Ariana. Which question do you want to go for, Ariana?
Everyone knows we're Maleficent.
21.
Okay. Your question is to name all the 4 seasons in a year.
That one.
Spring, summer, autumn, winter.
Yep. Spring, summer, winter, and fall. Okay. This was number 21.
Everyone.
So
Oh, I think we're gonna lose this now.
okay. So now what can happen here is it can either be a win on one side or a tie, or sorry, yeah, a win or a tie is what can happen. So how this is gonna work? There's 1 question remaining on each team. These both were questions that were already, or sorry, one of them for the blue team was already answered. That you can try to take that back. For the and for our question, for the red team, there's 1 question that. And for this now, what I'm gonna do is everyone on each team can try to answer. So everyone put it in the chat which question you think it is. This can.
But 19 was the question where like the answer showed up before I could answer it.
I think it was both, right? Okay, let's just
It was for both. The answer was mistakenly showed.
yeah. Okay, and I think for 17, right? That was also it was a re
Yeah.
So okay, so now let's try to do this again. Both teams put it in the chat. So let's do for the red team.
So is that the last round, buddy?
These are the last questions. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
What's the name of the Kashmiri dish that is made with lamb? Put it in the chat. Okay.
Sorry, what is it?
Rogan Josh. Yeah. That's the correct answer. Has anyone here ever tried Rogan Josh before? Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
It's amazing. Okay, so that's correct for
Of course, you're not the only one from India, okay?
and okay, so that I guess that results in a red victory here. So for the last one, if you guys want to, or sorry, yeah. So for the last one, they can try to steal. If they get the question right, it can be a tie. If they don't, it will be they can try to overturn the victory here. So the question is, which fish from Finding Nemo suffered memory problems? This is a retake of another question. Yeah, correct answer is Dory. So, yeah. So I guess that'll be it. Let me update the scoreboard here. But yeah, the correct answer is actually going to be Dory. It's the re-answer. So yeah, now it's 21-21. And yeah, so I think this game will result in a tie. That's what I'll mark it as. And I think that's a good game. So thank you guys so much for playing. I think Miss Hemandi, sorry, now. All right, let me just put something over here. Auntie, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, yeah. If you want to say something to the, we finished the game. It resulted in a draw. So.
That's fine.
Okay. So do you want to say
That's
something?
fine. Yeah. So you're done?
Yeah, we're done.
All right, kids. Thank you so much. Thank you, Soham. Kids, I hope you guys had fun.
Thank you.
Was it fun?
Yeah.
Great. Awesome.
Fantastic
It
job,
was so much
Soham.
fun.
Yeah.
Bye.
Next time we do this,
Bye.
I think.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay,
Bye. Can
And
you
remember to
hit
stop the
this